of looks like you, Nate Burleson. You are the resident
Handsome
expert on the Cleveland Browns because you did spend a little bit of time there.
Yeah.
I feel like the Bills think they can do better. Right. They're in this relationship with Tyrod, and they're like, you know, I want to test the market. If we cut him after June 1st, we would save $12 million.
Yeah.
Here's the thing to me, though. Taylor's been pretty efficient in his 2 years as starter, dealing with some injuries there. 47 total touchdowns, just 12 interceptions. I feel like they might cut ties with him. And it's one of those things where you break up, and then later on you're texting. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Sorry I broke up with you.
How you been?
Want to meet up for coffee?
Regrets.
Yeah.
We'll see anybody?
Like
Question mark.
Sup? 3 dots.
Well, listen, you talked about his efficiency. You talked about the amount of touchdowns. You know, here's the thing. Even though they're at the bottom in passing attempts, he's still getting hit quite a bit. So people are looking at the Bills, looking at Tyrod and saying, I need more, I expect more. But he's playing behind the offensive line that really can't protect him. So you send him to a place like Cleveland. Here's the thing about relationships. Sometimes you're in one, and then you break up. You get in another relationship, and you realize, I want to go back to familiarity. I want to go back to somebody I know. I want to go back to a familiar face. Hugh Jackson is a familiar face. Peter, we talked about this yesterday. Back when he was in Baltimore playing backup, he saw Tyrod Taylor. He saw this guy work day in and day out, and he was one of those guys that stepped up and said, someday this young man will be a starting quarterback in this league. Not only is he a starting quarterback, but he's a high-paid quarterback. Now he can make his way back to Cleveland or back to Hugh, have that relationship, and be a very explosive part of this offense. You mentioned the 47 touchdowns. That includes 12 rushing. So that means the guy can use his feet, and he can throw the ball. So for me, going from Buffalo, in a city that isn't the biggest market, but loves football. Now you go to another city like Cleveland. Not the biggest market.
But loves football.
But they love football. So it's not a guy searching for the big city and the bright lights.
But if you're Tyrod and you're going to Cleveland, it's like you're dating a guy who has had 12 girlfriends in the last year, who just goes through them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Everyone thinks they're going to change that guy.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I do.
I'm going to change you. I'm different.
Look at that.
I can make it work.
Look at that
So true.
handsome
Look at
Tyrod
that guy.
Taylor, looking
He
just